Well, good Thursday, folks. A lot to talk about still here in the forecast as, yes, it's another day that we're tracking Hurricane Dorian on the move into the Carolinas and then some impacts right here in Maryland, mainly for the southern part of the state as well as the coastline. Meteorologist Eric Teller, Maryland's most accurate forecast. That stationary boundary, that red and blue boundary that you see there just to the south, that's going to save central Maryland really from seeing anything here from Hurricane Dorian with the exception of clouds and a couple of showers. Right now Dorian still a Category 2, winds at 110 miles per hour north-northeast movement around 8, hugging the coast about 50 miles off the coastline of South Carolina, expected to make landfall this evening somewhere up towards Cape Hatteras and Wilmington. Numerous tornado warnings once again all the way inland out towards Raleigh and New Bern, even back towards Cape Hatteras and Emerald Isle once again as those outer bands continue to spin up the atmosphere. A lot of wind shear here as this storm rolls on by, and the core of those hurricane force winds coming on land already in South Carolina and likely to do so in North Carolina as they cross over the Outer Banks, but should stay off the coast of Maryland here as we get towards Friday afternoon. Although the storm is very wide, we're still likely to see wind gusts upwards of 30, 40, even 50 miles per hour. That's why tropical storm warnings have been extended into much of southern Maryland as far north as Wycomico County, even into the Cambridge and Easton region as we get towards tomorrow afternoon for wind gusts between about 35 and 55 miles per hour. Even up here in Baltimore, we could see a brief gust of 30 miles per hour during the height of the afternoon. On top of that, coastal flood watch is in place in southern Maryland for storm surge flooding, especially along the coastline as well as some of the back bays. Upwards of 1 to 3 feet expected as Ocean City's high tide cycle at 3:12 p.m. That's going to be the worst of that flooding concern. So futurecast, as we run the clock, it's all about the clouds. It's cool overnight tonight into tomorrow throughout the day with those clouds in place. That's going to prevent those temperatures from popping up. A couple of showers here or there, but the sunshine is back with us on Saturday and the winds start to relax. Once again, rainfall amounts less than 1/4 of an inch. The further north and west you go, about an inch at the coastline, along with that minor to moderate bay and coastal flooding that we'll continue to watch with wind gusts 30 to 50 miles per hour. Temps in the 60s along I-95, 70s off to the south, 50s north and west. Cloudy skies. Dorian brushes the coast on Friday. High temps topping out in the 70s. We're back into the 80s for the weekend. Looking pretty good on both days with tons of sun. Remember, you can download our free mobile app at WMAR2 News, available at the Apple and Google Play Store, or look us up at WMAR2News.com. I'm meteorologist Eric Taylor.